Hello everyone, Clickard Weiner playing Pro Cycling Manager 2020. We just started a new month and that month will give us enough experience points to get level 8, and that means we will get a few things here. Puncher update. Hills +2, that is really good. Acceleration +1. We are starting to get a few points in stamina, resistance and recovery. Prologue, cobblestone, not really care about that. Let's have a look at the sprinter update. Still, that is a lot worse actually. I think we're gonna go for another puncher one. I would have liked to see an update in sprint, but acceleration and hills are both very important at this point. Let's have a look at something else as well. Parador, not really interested in that. Stage races, that is also a decent update. Climber, pretty good as well. No, that's not really good enough. Time trial, nope. Sprinter, nope. I think we're gonna do puncher. We've been doing a lot of puncher updates. Let's stick with it. Change your schedule, contract situation. You can put another point in somewhere. You can see that our results have made a lot more teams interested in us. But it's still just continental teams that are looking at us. Continental Pro Team we are in at the moment. They should be offering us a new contract soon. So we're not really that interested in the other teams. Let's put more points into Canyon, DNB, PB, Scree. What is that name? Soran? What the hell? That's fine. That's totally fine. Some matters require. Yeah. We're gonna remove all the news. Cebu Cycling Tour. 96 fitness. And we're gonna start with the prologue. Let's have a look at training before we do that. Actually, we are starting to work towards another fitness peak. I did have a break here initially, but we're gonna try and train our way through that and maybe take a break after Volta a Portugal en Bicicleta, which will be in the next episode. But now we have Cebu Cycling Tour to take care of. Are we favored? Yeah, we are one of the favorites here. We can see that it doesn't really look like a really tough starting lineup, at least not when it comes to prologues. The team are asking us to be in the top 3 on this stage. That's going to be really difficult. We are starting late, so I will see you later on. We are about to start. We're gonna go. I was thinking 80 or 85. At 85 that was way too fast. Maybe 80 is a good pace. Hard to tell. Really hard to tell. I think we're gonna slow down to 77. We had a teammate, Maitre, that is in 21st place. He will get a decent finish here. But what can we do? Trying to look at the yellow bar. How is it doing? Looks like they're about even at the moment. We're gonna up the pace towards the goal line. Come on, push. 5th place. At the moment, we are 7 seconds behind. That is a good result. Not up to the team standard, but 7 seconds behind. I'm really happy with that. And as usual, they add another second when we get to the end screen here. So 8 seconds behind. Christian Nies is the winner. And let's look at the youth jersey. Artem Nish is ahead of us. Artem Nish is ahead of us 4 seconds, separating us. And we are in a good position for a lot of things here. I feel like we should be better climbers. We don't have any information on any of them. Nope. I feel like we should be better climbers than most of those. So we should be in a good position when it comes to the mountains. I also wanted to talk about our teammates, but I guess that will have to wait until we start the next stage. EXP points, nothing. Oh, actually 4 points. We didn't complete the goal, but we were close enough to at least get a few points. Second stage, and I'm hoping we're gonna be the leader. A leader, outsider, sprinter, all of the team will be working for us. +2 day on top of that. We are actually the third favorite to win the stage. So the competition here in Cebu Cycling Tour is not very good. Not very good at all. We should have a good performance here today with a +2 day. Our stats are looking strong. Also nice to be the leader for the first time. I wanted to talk a little bit about the team. It looks like everyone is quite weak. Sicard, we know from before. I think he is about 70 in average, and we are 72. Maitre, I'm not sure if we have raced with him before, maybe once or twice. Greller, we have seen before. Orselin, this is the first time we race with him, I think. Cabot, also the first time we see him. And Gaillard, I'm unsure if we have seen him before, maybe once in one race, but he's also someone we don't really know much about. We can see some of his possible stats. Kabul, we don't know anything. Orselin, we also know a little bit about. He looks pretty bad, honestly. Decent climber, I guess we can say that. But with a weak team, we are the leader, so hopefully we can perform. And as we are one of the favorites today, we need to hold strong when it comes to the end of the race. I'm thinking we need to go all out in that final climb and then hopefully keep a distance to most of our competitors in the downhill and then sprint for a victory, maybe. I'm predicting a top 5 today, but if we play our cards right, we should be in a position to win the stage. 19 kilometers left to go. We do not have any helpers left as Sicard just ran out of strength. That shows how weak our team is when it comes to these kind of races. A hilly stage, and they have just been struggling really bad. So we're gonna be without helpers here for the last bit. Hopefully that will be fine. You can see there is a little bit of a downhill now, and then we're gonna go into the main climb of the day. The climb that will be deciding who will be in the leader's jersey coming into the rest of this tour, or at least the next stage. 12 kilometers left to go. The breakaway will be giving up any second now. And the climbing is starting. It's a bit easy at the moment, but it will be more difficult soon. We just want to make sure that we are in a good position. Let's go. We're gonna go. Moulard is also going. He is the main favorite to win today, Moulard. And he is trying to take advantage. 89 effort for us now. We need to try and keep up with Mollard. We can use a little bit of red bar, that's fine. Let's do 95 effort because there is downhill towards the goal line. We want to be first. Here Pensteiner is following us. Mollard have been passed. We're gonna do 89 effort just so that we have enough to get over this line here. Who is following us? It is us and Pensteiner. Mollard have been dropped. He is 40 seconds behind us now, or at least 35. Energy gel. We forgot to take the energy gel. Aerodynamic positioning. 3.5 kilometers left to go. Pensteiner, we don't know much about him, but he is a bad sprinter. So we should be able to take this. Let's use the sneaking skill just because. Then we're gonna sprint to the goal line. We are going to win this. An excellent performance. We win ahead of Pensteiner and we get a decent gap to Villermoz. I think Villermoz was the second favorite today. And Nakane, Finetto, where is Mollard? Is in 6th place. Do we have any other teammate that will finish decently here? Nope, Sicard is still too far away. An excellent performance. Pensteiner got the same time as us, but we crushed everyone else. We now have a decent lead here in the general classification. 18 seconds ahead of Pensteiner and 50 seconds ahead of Brandau. Points jersey, we have it. Mountain jersey, we are in a decent position. Youth jersey, we have that as well. And our team is actually one of the worst teams in the standings because everyone else in our team is pretty darn bad. Let's have a look if we can find someone. Sicard is in 76th place in the standings. We should get decent points here, 33 points for everything that we accomplished. That's really good. Third stage, we should be the leader of the team. There we have it, leader of the general classification, leader. Everyone is working for us. We are having a -5 day. How is that possible? How is that possible? Sicard, he looks decently strong for a mountain stage. We're gonna have Kreller protect Sicard. We need Sicard to be strong when it comes to the climb of the day, and we don't really care who is protecting us. Now let's have a look at the stage. We can see it's quite easy for most of it, and then it ends with a big climb. That's going to be fun, even if we have a -5 day. That means we are probably going to struggle to win this, but we also know that the competition is not that good here in this tour. So Pensteiner is going to be difficult. He is strong enough to beat us. So it might be difficult to hold on to the yellow jersey that we see on our rider, but we need to try even with a -5 day. 25 kilometers left. We're gonna speed up the game a little bit here together, 4 times the speed, just to make sure that we get closer to that mountain. Sicard have moved up to protect us. And we are about to start. We're gonna move up to 80 effort here early on, because I am scared they will set a high pace. And we need to be ready for that. There we see the climbing starting for real. And we are ready for it. No one wants to set the pace. That's fine. 15.5 kilometers left to go. Actually, we are dropping a few positions here, so maybe, yep, 85 effort. Just to make sure that we are not losing anything here early on. 15 kilometers left to go. I doubt they will be keeping a high pace for long. I think it will just be here early on when the helpers are still fresh. Sicard, you are doing very well. We will be needing you today.
Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
What kind of pace do they have? Let's do 80 effort. We don't... It's blinking red a little bit, but I think it's fine. It's better to be at 80 effort than be at 85, because then we are not wasting any energy. Maybe we should try and go down to 75 effort. That's fine. We need to be ready if anyone attacks. I'm sure there are a few riders thinking about it. I'm not seeing Pansteiner, so that's a good thing. He is the rider that we are scared will beat us today. I guess Brandau might also be a danger. Sicard, you are holding strong. Keep up the good work. 9 kilometers left to go. We are blinking red a little bit here with 85 effort. No, 75 effort. Let's move up to 80 then. We should still be in a strong position. It's still blinking at 80. I don't want to go any higher unless we really have to. We are dropping a few positions. We need to do 85 then. We need to do 85. We are in a pretty bad position. How can they ride this fast for this long? We are getting very tired. This is going to be a very difficult stage for us. The -5 race day conditioning is really hampering our style. We need to slow down. Let's do 75 effort. Sicard, where are you? Where are you? You are on the other side of this group.
There are just 5 kilometers left.
We are losing positions again, and we are not really strong enough to keep this pace all the way to the top. Can we use our skill to move up a little bit? We need to try 80 effort. We need to improve our position because there will be things happening soon. Maybe we should use that skill as well. We are getting dropped. Nope. Keep up with this group. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. 2 kilometers left to go. Use the energy gel. I forgot all about it. We have been dropped by a group of 17 riders and we are not strong enough to do anything about it. We are not strong enough to do anything about it. 70 effort. Let's see if we can... Nope, we are getting killed. Is this the -5 race day conditioning absolutely massacring us? James Knox is the winner. Who the hell is James Knox? We are not gonna be in the top 20. The game is slowing down because people are finishing. It can be a bit annoying at times. I would have liked an option where you can turn it off if there is one. I have not been able to find it. We are in 31st place on this stage. A massive struggle. This is the worst performance we have seen from us so far. James Knox. Actually, he looks like an amazing climber. Absolutely amazing. We move down to 6th place, 58 seconds behind Carbone. That is the new leader. Points jersey, we still have that even if we didn't get any points today. We didn't get any points for the mountain jersey, and we are in second place behind Carbone for the youth jersey. Our team moved up a little bit, that doesn't really matter. 3 points for the points jersey, but that was a massive struggle. That is the worst stage we have had so far. We need to have a better day on the next stage. Hopefully the team will still believe in us.
Opportunity offers itself.
Not as much as before, but Ursulin is the only one that gets to do what he wants today. -2 day, another bad day for race day conditioning. Not as bad as the previous stage. Our mountain skill and our hill skill are still the same. They are not affected. So maybe we can have a good performance today. We are amongst the top 10 favorites on this stage. I think we were 6th or 7th.
It's an attack.
And we can see that it's a weird mountain. It's a slow build, some tough parts, but then a decent finish. We just need to hold on. Sicard is not having as good day as before, but we still need to protect him. We will need Sicard when we get to the later parts of this stage. So we need him to be fresh, so we will be protecting him with some rider. Oh, I'm really hopeful that we can do better than we did on the previous stage. We really need it. We managed to win the second stage and then that total disaster on the third stage. I got a feeling it's going to be another disaster. We are in a group of 8 people together with the leader Carbone, the leader of the race, but there are quite a lot of riders ahead of us. 12 of them to be exact, and I was betting on us being a decent group here that would be able to catch them, but now I am doubting if that will happen. 22.5 kilometers left to go, and we are struggling. You can see our yellow bar is not doing well. This is going to be a tough experience yet again. With 20 kilometers left to the goal line. Yeah, this is going to be tough. We're gonna speed up again a little bit because I feel like at this point no one will be doing anything. Nox, I thought he would be one of the favorites to win today because he did so well on the previous stage. Maybe he's betting on going fast when the climbing is starting for real. Carbone is helping with the pace.
We've got 15 kilometers to the finish line.
How far behind are we? 1 minute and 30 seconds up to the front people of the stage. 14 kilometers left to go. We don't have a lot of strength left. Are we in the tough parts yet? No, not yet. It's going between green and yellow at the moment as far as steepness goes. You can see that we are able to catch up with quite a few of the 12 riders. Nice is the first one to give up. El Fares, Scaroni, Nish, they are bad. Oh, they are attacking us. They are attacking us. Wow. I did not pay attention to that one. I need to find the wheel of Nox here. Nox and Carbone.
Only 10 kilometers left.
Rivera Chernetsky and the Pansteiner are ahead of us in the climb now. 10 kilometers left to go. Wow, this is going to be tough. Let's go down to 65 effort. Hopefully that will be enough for this point of the stage. We are in the toughest part of this climb at the moment. Let's have a look here. 11 people still ahead of us in the climb. Carboni and Nox both look very tired. Should I try and set a pace of 65 and see where that will take us? I'm not sure about this. 65 effort, it's not getting us anywhere. Let's maintain position then. Nakane is upping the pace for our group. We are blinking red for a little bit here. We need to move up to 70 effort just to keep up with him. It's another big struggle for us here. We will not make it to the top of this climb if this continues. The pace slow down a little bit again. Let's do 65 effort. 6 kilometers left to go. Chernetsky and Van den Dert look super tired ahead of us. Carboni is pulling us, but he also looks very tired. We are able to catch these two people at least. Nakane moves up again. That means the pace goes up. 4.5 kilometers left to go. Can we keep up with Nakane? It's tough. We need to do 70 effort just to keep up with him. We are dropping Carboni. Nakane is super strong. We don't know anything about his stats, but we know that he is going to beat us today. I'm quite sure of that. He slowed down a little bit. Maybe he's done. 65 effort is enough to follow him. We're gonna use aerodynamic positioning. See if that will help us keep up for a little bit here. Can we make a move now? 65 effort using the aerodynamic positioning to climb. We are getting close to that group ahead of us. Lunke, he looks finished for the day. Energy gel, we forgot about the energy gel. We were supposed to take it at the 2 kilometer mark. Sneaking skill, we're gonna use that one instead. 70 effort. We want to find Novak Machado. Villermoz is the winner. Can we sprint for the last 500 meters? Not quite all the way. It's going to be a top 10 placement for us today, but this is a bad performance. Can we take 8th place? It looks like it will happen. We take 9th place. Together with Novak and Nakane. That was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. We come in 2 minutes behind, 1 minute and 59 seconds. We are in 8th place now in the standings. Carboni, we managed to beat him today, but he is still 1 second ahead of us. That means we will not have the U jersey. 1 second behind, as I predicted. We are 4 points behind Villermoz for the points jersey. And we started this tour with a massive success. And now it is looking dark with 1 stage left to go. So the last stage, and the team is putting a lot of pressure on us. You can see that there are quite a lot of hills early on here, but the ending is flat. But the team say get a top 5. The performances you've been showing have not been good enough. Today we get a +1. Bad timing. Would have liked to see that +1 on another stage. We would have been much more happy if we had seen the -5 on today's stage instead. But we can't control that, of course. we just need to wait for the end of this stage and hope for the best. Yeah, we have nothing we can really do. Capo should be able to help us with a +4 day. 21 kilometers to the goal line. What can we do here? We have lost position a little bit because they are pacing fast. We are 33 people here in a front group chasing down the breakaway. There is a big group just behind us. Will they be able to find their way back? I'm going to assume so. We can see Villermios, the leader of the points jersey, is with us in this group. He is the guy we need to beat today. We are 4 points behind him in the classification for the points jersey. So we need to have a strong performance in the sprint, and our team predicting us to be in the top 5. That is that's going to be difficult. We don't know what kind of sprinters are in this tour, but I'm going to assume that there are quite a few of them that are stronger than us because we are not that good. The peloton is back together again, 96 riders now. The pace is very low with 12 kilometers left to go. We're still gonna go up to 85 effort because now they are pacing. I was expecting that. Let's have a look. Do we have anyone that can help us with the sprint here? Not really. Not really. Cabo is helping us at the moment, but he is not going to last. Let's just pick Maitre then. Cabo, you will do whatever you want. Now we need to get ready to use the energy gel. We're gonna take it at the 6 kilometer mark. There we go. Greller tried to pull us, but he ran out of strength. Now no one wants to set the pace. Maybe we should have attacked. Maybe. We're gonna use both of our skills. 85 effort, use Mitre for a little bit here to set the pace ourselves. We can see that the breakaway is going to win. When the peloton broke, I get that was the sure sign that the breakaway would win today. The slow motion because someone is finishing is very annoying. Who is that small guy? Rivera. Wow, tiny. We managed to win the sprint for the peloton, but it doesn't really matter because we were supposed to be top 5 and there were 8 people in the breakaway. So that was the best we could do. It's not going to change anything in the general standings. And I think we're gonna be tied with Villermoz for the points jersey. We are in 9th place, Villermoz is in 13th place. Nothing changed here, but 51 points. Villermoz is ahead of us because of some random reason that I don't know. We take second place. For this jersey as well. We should be getting a decent amount of points. Yeah, 45 points. But I can't help to think that this tour was a bit of a disaster for us. We get one victory, that is always important, and that was a big victory to get. But we still would have liked to see a much better performance. Can we blame it on race day conditioning? Maybe a little bit. But maybe it was also our personal performance by me, the player. I will take some responsibility as well. Next up is Volta Portugal, or whatever it is called. Volta Portugal in Bicicleta. That's going to be a long tour. I think it's 11 stages. Are we ready for that? We need to be in much better form. We can't have -5 days, at least not when it comes to mountains. Until then, I am Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.